Hey guys, Tennessee Whiskey Shaving here, and I just wanted to throw out a quick reminder that I will be going on vacation soon. I am taking the family to London for the first week of July. So we'll be getting out of here June 30th, and I won't be back until about July 10th or 11th or so. So I'll try to make some content and stuff for you guys and schedule drops so that way it'll be there for while I'm on vacation. But if you don't hear much or see much from me for the first week of July, happy 4th of July first off, everybody. I hope you have a good Independence Day, shoot off a lot of fireworks, eat a lot of hamburgers and hot dogs and steak or brisket or whatever it is you might be eating. Enjoy that time with family for sure, and I'll see you when I get back, and hopefully I'll be able to pick up some stuff from the Taylor of Old Bond Street or Truefit Hill, places like that. And also, if you guys have any recommendations on places to stop or things to do, please feel free to let me know. Hit me up in the comment. All right, again, I'll be on vacation June 30th through July 11th. I hope you guys have a good one. As always, the wet shaving community is the best community, and I'll see you next time. Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel, Tennessee Whiskey Shaving with your boy Wes, your favorite talking head, coming at you again with another volume of Straight Shave Saturday. Actually, I'm going to change the name. It's going to be Sensational Straight Shave Saturday. We'll add some even more alliteration to it. And today's going to be a very joyful shave for me. I just got in some Cuba Libre. Good stuff from the Cajun Blade. It's a collaboration with Sean Staplefield as well. You can see there, he's got his Puerto Rican flag on it. And then there's the Cuba Libre with the Cajun Blade with his little logo. So very neat, very neat. Great. I'm loving it so far. I haven't used it yet. This will be my first use, so this will be my first review with it as well. So my tablet just locked up on me, so let me get it back open. There it goes. It's got the facial recognition thing. So so anyway, yeah. So we got Cuba Libre. If you don't know, this is a Cuban drink with Coke, lime, lots of lime from what my buddy Sean says, and a rum. I guess Captain Morgan, like spice rum. But it smells amazing. It makes me want to go out and try a Cuba Libre. This is what it looks like. I've scraped a little bit out already, and have it here chilling in my Captain's Choice bowl that I got for Father's Day. Get a little bit of soap here on the water. So off the tub, man, the scent is really nice. It you can definitely pick up the lime, and I think Eric did a great job getting the Coke, like the Coke scent in there, the Coca Cola scent. The Coca Cola with the vanilla and the lime, the rum. Oh man, it smells really good. I like the way it smells off the tub. And given the Tennessee Whiskey Proof Scale, I would say that the scent off the tub is a solid 70 proof. It's pretty strong. But it's not overpowering, but you can definitely smell it. As soon as you pop the lid open, you can smell it. Like from here, I can smell it. I can really smell it there, but you can smell the Coca-Cola smell and the lime a good ways off the puck. I'm also excited to try the after sauce. This is the Cajun Blade's new splash, first debut you know, with the Cuba Libre after splash. You can see it's a skin food style. It does have perfumer's alcohol in it, but you can see how it's separated right there. Can you guys pick that up? I don't know if it picks up, but there's a little line right about there where you can see where some of the oils and stuff have separated. So I think it's really cool too, since he is a Louisiana native, the Cajun Blade, and how he's put his after sauce, his aftershave splash after sauce in a hot sauce bottle. I think that's really neat. So you definitely want to make sure you shake it up before use. But I can't wait to check it out. I've heard good things, you know, about the Cajun Blade's base. It is a tallow base and should be a good for straight shaving. Today, as I said, I'm going to be using Captain's Choice Bowl. I'm going to run it back again for my matchy, you know, because with the blue and the label and the Coke color, you get kind of like that matchy, and you know, and it kind of, you know, matchy. So matchy on multiple points. And I forgot again to wet my brush. And so for the razor, I've been using Commissaries here lately, so I'm gonna stick with the Commissary, but this time I'm going to use my Feather Artist Club Shavette because my good buddy Robbie said that he's cut himself a few times with it, so I'm gonna use this for him and maybe try and talk about a little bit of technique and whatnot while I shave some more, or shave with it. So that being said, here we got what I'm using out of the way, and so from the Cajun Blade, he says, I have to go back and look at this because I'm pretty sure whenever I bought it, it said Cuba Libre on it, but maybe it doesn't. But this is what I have here from the shavingcadre.com that the Cajun Blade wrote about this this release. He said, note, the name on my Etsy offering is listed as Cola Libre, but pictures are correct, and due to Etsy regulations, I could not use the name in the listing or this write-up. Cuba is not a word that they allow in the vendor listings. Cuba Libre is Sean and I's second, Sean Staplefield, is our second collaboration. This one has been fun, and it's my first offering in my new Brangus base. I hope you enjoy it as much as we do. Imagine a warm evening on the beach where the air hums with music, laughter, and the clinking of glasses under a fading sunlight or sunset. Friends gather by the beach, sharing stories over drinks, that perfect cocktail of dark rum, crisp Coke, and that final squeeze of fresh lime. That's the spirit we've captured in our beverage-inspired shave soap and aftershave. From the moment you lather up, you're transported. The bright zest of lime hits first, followed by the deep warmth of spiced rum and a gentle ribbon of sweet vanilla. The rich, creamy lather cushions and hydrates, turning every pass of the blade into something smooth and satisfying. As you rinse off, the scent hangs in the air, easy, familiar, and comforting. It's with you a little longer, tucked into the collar of your shirt. Then comes the aftershave, not just a splash, but a finishing ritual. It's that twist of lime in your drink, cool and clean, with just a whisper of menthol to awaken your skin without overwhelming it. Infused with skin-loving ingredients like witch hazel, aloe, coconut oil, it's crafted to soothe, restore, and leave your skin feeling refreshed long after your shave. These are memories we made, and now we want you to make your own. Let every shave with our new offering bring you back to nights filled with music, sea breeze, and good company. Cheers and good times and great shaves. Now about the fragrance, it's a complex, rich fragrance blend with spicy, citrus, sweet, and warm undertones. a masculine barbershop style soap with some Caribbean flair. Here's how our notes break down. The top notes are lime, lime zest, lemon juice, cola accord, it says fizz and citrus sparkle, ginger, zesty and fresh. The middle and heart notes are dark spiced rum, bay rum, nutmeg, cassia root, amber, and caramel. The base notes, vanilla, musk, powder, amber, and caramel. And the ingredients in his in his base is beef tallow, cocoa butter, shea butter, stearic acid, coconut oil, vegetable glycerin, African black soap, NaOA, KOH, H2O, that's some high quality H2O, fragrance, and essential oils. And it says this is handmade, small batched, hot processed soap in the new Brangus base. And it is 5 ounces by weight. And now about the after sauce. It says that Cuba Libre after sauce contains a small amount of menthol. This means it's not in your face, only leaves a little coolness and dry down. It also contains coconut oil, one of his favorite, I'm guessing he's either Sean or Eric's, one of their favorite skin foods. So please shake well before use. After sauce is not your typical aftershave. No weak imitation of a cologne. It's skin food in a bottle with a pinch of fragrance. It's meant to heal, repair, and rejuvenate your skin. You will need to shake well before use to thoroughly mix the ingredients. This is why I chose a clear glass bottle. I want you to see what's in it and know when you have mixed the secret sauces to one homogeneous fluid. There is no reason to overdo application. A little bit goes a long way. You may ask, what's the secret sauce? Well, I can tell you, it's not a big bunch of words that you can't pronounce. My goal is never to impress you with big words. It's to knock your socks off with big results. So the ingredients on the after sauce is denatured perfumer's alcohol, witch hazel, 100% aloe vera extract, vegetable glycerin, vitamin E oil, tea tree oil, coconut oil, menthol, fragrance, and essential oils. So there you go. That's pretty much, that's a good little rundown from the sales blurb. So I've waxed on enough about Cuba Libre. Let's get the shave started. All right, I got my face wet a little bit here. I'm gonna add a little bit more water to the soap and to the brush, fling it out. All right, let's get going. Oh man, yeah. It's crazy how well this smells. Like I kind of want to drink it right now. It smells awesome. Like a rum and coke with some lime in it and some, maybe a little bit. Like I don't know if it's because of the vanilla and the lime or whatever, but you know, I get that whole thing like the lime and the coconut, you know. But this smells amazing. I really like it. I can tell right now this is a thirsty soap. Let me get some more water. All right. It's looking awesome. A little bit more water. Yeah, I enjoy smelling this. I also got the daiquiri shack in the mail when I ordered this. I'm definitely looking forward to that. That's a mentholated soap. Um, Looking forward to checking that out. I've been wanting to try the daiquiri shack for a while now. So I figured what better time to get it than, when I was picking up the Cuba Libre soap and splash as well. Yeah. I think that lather's good. Let me rinse my face off, or let me wet my face one more time and we'll get going. All right. I keep on saying for you guys, whenever you're gonna do a straight shave or with a shavette or a straight, prep is key. Prep your skin. If you haven't showered, try and get your face wet for a few minutes so that your hair can soften up, your whiskers can absorb that water and get soft. It only makes it easier. It's a little easier with a shavette. Shavettes do tend to shave a little better than with a straight, of course, depending on how your edge is on your straight. But this should be a fine shave. Oh. I don't really drink soda anymore since I lost a bunch of weight. But smelling this is kind of making me want a Coke with rum in it. All right, stretch the skin. Let's begin. All right, Robbie, now this is for you. I know a lot of people are going to tell you, you're going to hear, start close, start with the angle close to your skin. See how it feels first, and slowly bring the angle out until you feel it catch. Once you feel it catch, well, that's your angle. And then you want to kind of lock your wrist. Don't let your wrist wander. Keep your skin stretched. Make those hairs pop out. You might have to contort your face. Do weird stuff. Keep your skin pulled. Blow your cheek out. All sort of, whatever it is, just keep your skin tight. It helps. Another thing that helps is don't shave parallel or perpendicular with your skin or hair. Either try and put the blade at an angle or move. If you can move at a slight angle, that helps out a lot. Just a little pressure. If you find your blade angle, and just let the blade do the work. Little to no pressure. Let the blade do the work. See, like if I was to hold the razor like this and go straight down, it'd be a much rougher shave. But if I hold it, like match my jawline and go down, it's a much smoother shave. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention too. I'm using Feather Super Professional blades in my artist club. I gotta say, the Cuba Libre is very, very nice. The slickness, the scent. I am really liking it so far. Eric's Brangus base is spot on. Oh, dang, did I just get myself? Ooh. Yep, I got myself. Look at that. See, guys, be careful around them ears. It happens though. It'll be alright. A little bit of, I'm gonna take these glasses off. Honestly, it's a huge pain in the butt to sit there and try and stretch my skin while I have the glasses on and stuff. It's so much easier without them. Once I finish this once I finish this pass, I'm gonna go and I'll take care of my ears. That way you ain't gotta see this big old bloody mess on it. See if I can put some alum on it or something. Get it to stop. I usually rarely cut myself, so I don't want to keep any styptic stuff around or anything. So, but I'll see if I can't get it to stop. All right, let me rinse off and I'll be right back. All right. Yeah, see, if you didn't know, a little bit of alum does the trick. It'll stop your nicks and weepers, no problemo. But yeah, I cut myself because I ended up hitting my glasses with the handle of the commissary, which then made me move my hand that way a little bit. And maybe I just need to leave the glasses off from here on out whenever I straight razor shave, huh? Man, look at that. See, look at that. Look at how it just builds that lather up. Very nice. This is an excellent base. And I like the way it smells. I love it. I think it smells awesome. The wife was not a fan of it. She gave, well, I'll tell you what she gave it a little later. All right. Yeah, just a light touch. You don't need to go crazy. Short strokes also help. You can go long if you want, but just slow it down. Give your blade time to catch all the whiskers. That's why I like to go short strokes, because that way you can kind of do a little bit of cleanup as you go. You don't got to worry about so much cleanup when you use short strokes, because you're not leaving behind as much hair. Keep that skin stretched. When you're going against the grain, you pretty much just keep this thing flat up against your skin. You can play with the angle a little bit, but you really don't need to. When it's flat up against your skin, it should be good enough. Here. This feels boring to me, because really honestly, usually whenever I use this blade, I just do it with the grain and against the grain. So left-handed especially, going across the grain. Feels weird to me. All right, let me rinse off. We'll be back for the third pass. All right. Coming into the home stretch. Robbie, I hope this video is helping you out. I know you might be a little apprehensive as well, but I think you said that you use ProGuard blades on your shave, and I would actually highly suggest that you don't use ProGuard blades. I know people think that you get like a little extra, and you probably do get a little added layer of protection to it, you know, with it being a single edge and whatnot. But honestly, you'll find yourself much better served if you just get either some feathers professional, or super professional. Me personally, I find that the super professional feels more like a straight razor, but a professional is actually a little bit sharper than the super professional. But when you want to go by feel, super pros feel more like a straight. So that, with the Pro Guards being a little more dull, They are not as sharp, and they have that protective edge, and they got that those screens or whatever, um, little combs that are built into them. I think when I used a Pro Guard, to me, it felt more tuggy. I didn't like it as much. So maybe that's part of the reason why you're getting cut. I don't know if like while you're shaving, if it feels tuggy or not, like if it tugs and catches, so then you feel like you need to press harder and then you get yourself. I don't know, but um, if you use a super pro or a professional, maybe that might help you out a little bit. I know there's a certain comfort of using a Pro Guard, knowing that there's those little combs or the little bit of protection or whatnot. But I'm telling you, just go all in, get some super pros or or professionals, and try a shave with them and see what you think. Um, or I'll send you some. I mean, me and you talk all the time. If you want to try some super pros, I'll send you some. Sean, Eric, you guys did a bang up job with this soap. I'm loving it, man. It's good stuff. I am a fan, that's for sure. See, I don't know if you guys can tell, but look how I'm moving it. See that line? It's not a straight line, so I don't move up. That's why I say try and go with a 45 to your hair. It makes it, I mean, it's a smoother shave that way. Very nice. Smooth, just like a silk. See, like my jawline, I'm not straight up and down. It really does help. Even holding your blade, I mean, if you do want to move straight up and down, even just holding your blade at an angle helps. And of course, get a good soap from Cajun Blade. That helps out a lot too. Good, good, good. All right, let me get my final rinse on and we'll get to the best part of the shave. Well, I'm glad I caught myself on camera nicking my ear for you guys. And that way I could maybe share a little tip or whatever about the alum if you didn't already know. But you probably did, but you know. It happens, man. Nobody's perfect. We all get got, right? It's not about a matter of if, but when. All right. So here we are. After I put this on, because I got the wife's thoughts on the soap, but I never got her thoughts. She did kind of smell this, but she didn't smell it. She smelled this from the bottle. So how it can smell on the skin after is different. So once I put this on, I'm gonna go run over to her and see what she thinks. And I'll be back and give you her final thoughts and my final thoughts. You think that's well? You think that's shaking well? Look at that. Look at all that. It looks very nice. I think that's nice and shook up. Oh, shook up. Mm-hmm. All right, he said a little goes a long way. So hopefully that's not too much. Now, yeah, the splash is way more lime forward than the soap. It's nice and slick going on. You can feel that coconut oil. The menthol is there, but it is super, super subtle. You just kind of get it is a nice burn. Like if you've ever, it's maybe a little stronger. Like if you've ever used Duke Cannon aftershave balm, if you put that on, it's maybe a one step up from that. But this is nice. I like this. It does. It feels good. My skin feels good. Yep. So I get, like I said, the lime is very prevalent in the splash. I mean, the Coke is there. Don't really get so much of the vanilla anymore in the splash. You get more of the lime. A little bit of the lime in the Coke. The ginger pops. The caramel, I think you can smell it. That's probably where I'm getting the Coke from. The Coke smell is maybe from the caramel. But it smells good. It smells almost like, the splash to me smells more like how a lemon drop. You know how like a lemon drop tastes? But it also has like that candy smell to it. That sugary candy smell. That's kind of how this smells. All right, I'll be right back. Let me go talk to the wife. All right. All right, I'm back. I have the wife's thoughts. She's not a fan. She says it reminds her of a bar, a very rum scent to it. And then the lemon, she gets the lemon and the rum is what she gets the most of. And, but yeah, I like it. She is not a fan of it. So on the Tennessee whiskey proof scale, the wife gives this one a 40 proof. Now, me, on the other hand, I like the base. The soap is very nice. you get more of the musk and the soda and to me, in the soap, and you get more of the lime on the after sauce. Let me put the lid back on there. But you get more of the lime in the after sauce. I like it. I think it smells good, but it does. It will definitely be a niche scent. I get the ginger. See, I got a little more of it on my hands here. Let me look at the scent notes real quick, because there's a scent note in here that I smell, but I can't. I don't know if it's. I don't know. Maybe it's the lime zest or the lemon juice. No, you get the ginger. Maybe it's, I don't know. Well, I don't know what cassia root smells like. Maybe that's what it is. There's something in it though. To me, it smells sugary, and it smells like like those lemon drop candies. So, but as far as like performance and whatnot, it goes. The soap is awesome performer. The after splash is wonderful as well. I like the scent of it, but the wife does not. For me, on Tennessee whiskey proof scale, my proof scale, where 0 is the worst and 100 is the best, I would rate Cuba Libre at a 70 proof. I like shaving with it, especially for straight. The feel, the way my skin feels after, and the slickness, the thickness of the lather, it's all there. The amount of water and hydration that it can hold is phenomenal. So it's a great soap base, and I like the way it smells. I can see myself using it more often than not. To me, it's like it's along the lines of I like North French Broad. Totally different sense, but performance-wise, it's up there with that. I love it. Here soon, I'm going to try Daiquiri Shack. So this is a mentholated one. Smells wonderful to me, at least. But it's a citrus freeze style, so it's like a orange chill. So I can't wait to check that out. Anyway, Robbie, my good friend, I hope this video helps you out. I hope I was able to maybe provide some insight and some tips and tricks to help your shaves along a little better. And let me know. I'm always around to help. So on that note, guys, I'm on vacation, though there should be a little message here. So when this video rolls out, I will be knees deep in London. So I think this will probably come out maybe like the day before I actually go to the F1 race. So pretty exciting stuff. It's getting real. We leave out in 2 days. So very exciting. And yeah, man, I hope you guys have a good 4th of July, or had a good 4th of July. I hope you were able to spend time with friends and family, and drink copious amounts of alcohol. And if that's not your thing, then don't. But hopefully you can eat copious amounts of food. Some burgers, fries, hot dogs, brisket, pulled pork, whatever. Whatever it is you guys do. Just make sure you do it with friends and family, and have a good time. Happy Independence Day, if I missed it or whatnot. But yeah, happy 4th. And as always, the wet shaving community is the best community. Be happy, be positive. Happy Shave Gents. I'll catch you on the next one.